Hi there, I am Lori Delk.
Hello, I am Rara is in the house, Catherine Sarah Myers.
And we are the Gratitude Girls. And while we speak to you tonight, if you have any questions, comments, or anything you would like to post right below this video in our comment section, we do have a special guest on with us tonight, and I'm going to let Catherine introduce her.
Thank you so much, Lori. Lori, all of our guests are special, and it's just amazing the people that we meet and the people that meet us. Now, we have a special situation tonight on top of a special guest, and that's just the wonderful thing about Gratitude Girls. We handle everything. Now, our guest is coming to us from Canada, but tonight we are using technology in a different way. Our beautiful guest is Elaine. And Elaine, can you hear us at this moment?
Vaguely, but I can hear you guys.
Marvelous. Good. Elaine, we're going to work with the technology that we have tonight, and we're going to have fun with it. Do we agree we're going to have some fun tonight?
Oh, it sounds great.
Good. Okay. I don't have to yell. As long as Elaine can hear me, I don't have to yell at our audience, right? Elaine, why don't you take a moment and introduce to our audience who is Elaine and where are you? Where do you live? What part of the world are you in? Can you share that with us, please?
Well, okay, so my name is Elaine Złotowski, and I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm a writer, journalist, storyteller, scriptwriter, and documentary filmmaker. And I'm an artist. I love to create. I love to tell stories. I would think that's my essence. And yeah, I'm just really, really pleased to be here tonight.
Thank you so much. We're pleased to have you here. Elaine, I know we talked a little bit about you have a special story. Now, we never know where the story will go for tonight, but perhaps you would be kind enough to share with us the gratitude story that you shared with me. Would you be able to, and with our audience, can you give us that, go back to that point in time and tell us from your heart what happened?
Of course. So it was 5 years ago. I was just going to pursue another degree. I was 23 years old. I was worrying about everything. I was worried about how I'd pay for school, how I'd pay for the trip that I wanted to go to. I was just like worrying myself sick, basically. And so one day I was caught in the midst of another round of worries. Basically, I was just worrying. And I wasn't paying attention. And I don't know exactly what happened, but I bent forward the wrong way. And I heard snap, snap, crack, crack, and I collapsed to the floor. I gave myself basically a very, very severe back injury, and 3/4 of my body weight moved to one side of my body. So it was very, very painful. So I collapsed and I couldn't walk. And I couldn't walk. I had to call my parents. I could barely crawl. And I was just so upset. I was worrying. I'm like, what did I do? This was my last summer before I started a degree. I can't make any money now. I was just really, really scared, and I just continually worried in bed. The next day, I got up and I could walk, and it was excruciating, but I could walk, and I was very, very grateful. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna like concentrate on my healing process, on getting better, and that's what I did. And I wasn't fine until many, many months after that, maybe 3, 4, 5 months. But I would celebrate every single little victory. So like the spasms would be reduced. I'd be grateful for that. It wouldn't hurt as much to walk. I wouldn't be sweating when I walked. I was grateful for that. And things just came into alignment. The universe helped me out. I was at a podiatrist appointment, and my podiatrist recommended a chiropractor to me. I was scared of going to a chiropractor, but he recommended her and said, trust me, she's really good. And she was amazing. She realigned my back. I went to 2 appointments with her. And I was grateful that I was able to afford physiotherapy because I was technically a student, so it was covered under my insurance. So that really, really helped me heal. I was just really, really grateful that I could walk. So all those petty other little things, worrying about paying for school, travel, things like that, I realized how insignificant it was if you didn't have the ability to walk, you didn't have your help. So I felt very, very blessed. And now I feel so grateful that I can walk, that I can dance, that I can that I can move my body properly, that I'm healthy, and it really, really made me value my health. And it was a difficult experience, but I'm really, really grateful for that experience.
Now, Elaine, I'm so sorry that that happened to you, and I can hear in your voice, aside from the technology that we have going on, I can hear in your voice that was a difficult time. Would you be able to share with us some of the exercises and the thoughts that brought you through that moment? You said you were very grateful and you did certain things. Can you name a few of them, please?
Oh, for sure. Well, first of all, I'll concentrate on my progress, on positive aspects of that experience. But also, I would actually, it was 5 years ago, but which I started then. I created a gratitude journal. I'd write what I was grateful for each day, and that really helped. And I was feeling extremely down and depressed, but honestly, it really lifted me up by listing what I was grateful for, by listing my blessings, because I was blessed, because I wasn't able to walk. I'm thinking of people that, if that would be a permanent condition for them, if they wouldn't be able to walk. And I'm just really grateful. I was really blessed. And I realized how absolutely lucky I was to have the help of my family and my parents and great doctors and insurance. And I was very lucky. So it was a good experience in the sense that I had a lot of help. So, and it was another good experience. I realized how open people were to helping me. And before I wouldn't ask people for help, but people actually would want to help you. So I was just grateful for that experience too, and just listing what I was grateful for in my life. So those are some exercises, just gratitude, really.
Elaine, you said that there were people that helped you. Is there anyone in particular that you would like to thank now, at this point in time, for who helped you at that point in time?
Oh, my mother. Always my mother.
That's wonderful. So your mom will see this show, and she will know how you feel. And what was the process from the time that you had your injury until the healing? How long did that take?
Well, the main bulk of it was actually around 5 months. I had flare-ups over the last 5 years, but it was nothing like that.
And what do you do now in order to keep your healthy spine and your healthy body?
Gratitude. Being grateful. My back specifically stretches and helps, and physiotherapy once in a while.
Okay. Well,
It manifests in your body, like sickness will manifest if you're not happy, if you're not feeling well, if you're worried. So being as happy as possible too, and balanced.
Yes, good point. So let me ask you a day in the life today. We'll shift a little bit, and maybe Lori has a question, but I'm just curious about having gone through that and knowing now what you know. What's a typical day in the life of Elaine? What do you do?
What do I do?
Yes.
A day in the life are we talking about the injury or just?
No, a day in the life. You wake up in the morning, and then what do you do?
I wake up in the morning. I will meditate. Meditation helps me keep a clear mind because I had a tendency to worry a lot because I'm very, very sensitive to my environment, to people's energies. Writing, well, I write every day. I do that. That's my career, but also writing in a journal, just how I feel. Writing in a gratitude journal. Walking, physical movement helps, being in nature, that kind of thing. That's what helps me stay balanced.
So you live a life of gratitude as well. You're in gratitude.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And would you have any words of encouragement to our audience? Perhaps someone is going through a difficult time right now and they're looking for the strength to have something inspire them. Would you have any encouraging words for someone in our audience tonight?
Yes. People don't realize how much other people actually care about them, and they are important. and they are worthwhile, and they are worthy. And if you want help, even me, ask for help. People want to help you. People love you. People are innately good. That's what I would say. They do want to help others, and you're deserving of help. Just as you would help someone else, they want to help you. So it's really reciprocal in nature.
So reaching out to others.
Yes.
Well, you said you're a storyteller. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how you tell stories or where you tell stories?
Sorry, I missed the question. I couldn't hear properly.
It's okay. Can you tell us a little bit about your storytelling? How you tell the stories or where you tell them? How does that come into your life?
Oh, of course. Through writing, journalism, so I'll tell other people's stories, but also creative writing and documentary film. I have a side project, documentary film company with a few of my friends, and we do short film, which is quite well with the Hollywood Film Festival, and along with some other documentary films. We're just interested in people's stories. I'm interested in other people's stories. So my stories aren't really autobiographical, but I can see myself in every person, and I think other people can see themselves in every other person. So we're all connected in that way. And I just love human stories. I really, really enjoy it. About human emotions, the struggle, the happiness, the joy, overcoming obstacles. I love those kinds of stories.
Do you have a particular story that you're working with right now?
A story right now that I'm writing?
Yes.
Well, with the company, we just finished a film about the oldest boxing gym in North America, which will be on Bell Local soon, and it's really about the heart of this boxing gym. It's more than, boxing, people think of boxing as you just sit and guys getting each other to a pulp. It's not about that. It's about the community. It's about the camaraderie. It's about the connection, the friendship that are developed in this gym. It's actually a really cool story. It's about the heart of the gym.
When you answer the next question, is there a way that you can hold the phone? Maybe, I'm not sure if you need to hold it closer or further away, just so your voice can come through clearer.
Sorry, Catherine. I can't hear. I'm trying to. Can you speak up, maybe?
Yeah, I just wanted to hear you more clear. That's all. That's good. Just your voice was a bit muffled.
Okay.
Okay. Would you like to share something with our audience? Something about yourself, perhaps something new? Our audience doesn't know you yet, but they will after tonight. Would you like to share something with them?
Something about myself?
Right.
Okay, to share something about myself. What about myself, though?
Whatever you would like to share. Anything that you would like people that might be watching that don't know you and don't know what you do, what would you like to tell them? What would you like them to know about you?
Know about me? Well, that I'm a writer and freelance writing and advertising writing, and I'm open to making new connections. I love meeting new people, even friendships, just like talking to people and networking. I love that. So, and I love to help others too. So any way I can help through connections, networking, I'd be more than happy to.
Lori, just a quick question I have for Lori. That background noise is from where the phone is placed, just to verify that. Yes? Okay. So I just believe that due to some of the technical issues that we're having tonight, Elaine, it's a little bit difficult to hear you, and I so appreciate the effort that you're going through to overcome these technical challenges that we're having that's on your end. But I would like to say that I'm very happy that you're here with us and you're able to share your story. I know that your face to that story would be that much more impactful. And perhaps Lori and I could follow up with you after tonight and if you could hear us, we'll speak about you nicely, of course, and we'll continue with the show, but there's some feedback from your phone. So if you have something that you would like to say, please do. Otherwise, maybe what we'll do is we'll find another way to follow up with you when we have like a really good connection.
You would like me to, I'm trying to listen. I really am trying to listen. I couldn't hear properly.
Okay. That's okay. If you have something you'd like to say, please do. Otherwise, we'll disconnect your phone line and we'll continue with the show. It's giving us a lot of feedback at this moment.
Disconnect the phone line, yeah? Yes, I think so. But, okay, what I will say, because I know it's very, very hard for us to communicate right now, I'd just like to thank you for inviting me on the show. I know it didn't work out with the technology as well as we hoped, but I really do appreciate being a guest, and I think it's from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you being here.
Have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Good night.
Hello, Catherine.
Hello, Lori. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
That's amazing that our guests would go through so much trouble to be on our show with that technology. We do have to overcome many things that happen in the universe, and that's just amazing. Her story is really wonderful, and we will be able to hear it again, if not very soon. We'll find another way for Elaine to share that. So tell me, how are you today?
I am very good.
I am very good too. So we have another face on the screen, and that's Elaine. So everyone can see and connect with Elaine if they want. Let's talk about you, Lori. What's going on in your life today? Do you have something that you want to share with us?
Let's see, what's going on in my life today? Well, I got up super early this morning, had several appointments this morning, and met with a new friend of mine that is a financial advisor, and she, of course, signed up in our cards program to be able to keep in touch with her clients and customers, as well as being very excited to be able to share it with other people, teaching them how they can better follow up. So that is a really neat story that I'm looking forward to sharing with her sometime soon with everybody else also of her success. And so she just connected with another group of about 200 other people, she said, that is going to be needing her services on how to better follow up with their clients and customers. So that's going to be a really good plan.
Wow, that's exciting. Congratulations to you.
Yes, I'm excited.
We have a lot of great things going on over here. Well, you finished that part, right? I just wanted to interject something. We're in the middle of getting ready to move. So the scenery that you see now, next month or 2 months from now, will be different. So that's exciting. So we're very grateful for all the new things that are going on in our life. We're grateful for what we have, and we're grateful for what is ahead for us. So we have a lot of new people, things that are going on. You know, you go at home at night, and a lot of people relax and they do their thing. Well, our day consists of leaving our house picture perfect every single day, with nothing on the kitchen counters and nothing on the floor. We basically live like that anyway, but I mean, we really don't have anything on the counters. Like it looks like we're selling our house every single day, and that's the way it has to look. But the funny thing is that you take for granted some of the things that you do on a daily basis. You know, we wake up a day to day. We have our coffee, we have our tea, we have our water, we stretch, lemon water, whatever we do. We have yoga, we just stare out the window, we work, and you go on to your next task. Well, every time I do a task, I have to take everything and put it away, as if I leave no trace of what I've done. So we are really understanding how grateful that we are for the time and the freedom to do as we wish. So thank goodness our career choice allows us to work from any laptop. And I will go to the lounge in our condo building or to a friend's house or go out to a meeting. So we're not that inconvenienced. But we're very grateful for the fact that we will be able to maybe leave my purse on the chair, which I don't do anymore. I am the picture-perfect citizen and wife and partner and neighbor who looks like I don't ever make a mess. So I'm grateful for the fact that I'm adaptable. I just wanted to share that with you and our audience. So if you're sitting in the comfy of your home right now and your feet are up and there's something hanging over a chair, appreciate that, because in our house there is nothing hanging around anywhere.
Be grateful to looking forward to leaving that teacup in the sink for 5 minutes one day, right?
I want to leave a glass of water on the counter and say, there, that's my water. Yeah. Oh, so it is kind of funny because you probably have papers on your desk, right? I'm assuming the world has papers on their desk. Not my desk. I have a pretty book and a statue and a special vase of some sort. That's it. So I'm learning that we really don't need a lot. You know, Lori, everything that happens for a reason. So we're learning that we have a lot of extra stuff around us during the course of the day, and we don't need it because everything I use is pretty much in my computer bag, and there's a lot of extra things. So it's given me a reason to think about really being more minimalistic.
Right.
So I am reevaluating all the things that were around me. So I find I also can think in this environment very easily because there's not a lot around me. I mean, you can see I have the city lights and I have the view of the city, and that's pretty encompassing as it is. So I'm reevaluating things, that's all. Just letting you know that maybe we can do without some of those extraneous things around the house, and we can think more minimalistic and, you know, breathe and stretch and have a little bit more zen. I'm wondering what it's going to be like when I pack and go to San Francisco. Will I take 3 pieces of clothing, or will I take 55 because I can go and live in a hotel? And well, I wonder what kind of roommate I'm going to be for you. But anyway, we'll find out.
I will probably leave my water on the table.
And I probably will leave mine too. Either that or I'll be cleaning up after everyone.
That's right. But it is interesting, you know, since you said that, like with me at home here at my desk, once or twice a year I go through and, you do your spring cleaning and you make sure you go through everything and make it all nice and neat and organized. And how many times do you go through that and you find all these papers or Post-its or different things in your piles on your desk that you saved for one day, and then you realize, I don't need those anymore. And I never really needed to save them from the beginning, right?
Exactly. I'm learning that if it's in my hand, I'm going to do something about it. It may get to my purse because my hand has my phone in it or something. But from there, if I don't act on it, I don't keep it anymore. Definitely, since we're selling our condo, I don't do that. I'm sure it will be a way of life because I'll develop this habit. But remember the days, and probably not too long ago, you open up a desk drawer and it's full of cards and business cards and all these things. And let's just take action. This exercise, what it's taught me is I can be in action and get things done and not leave a lot of things for tomorrow or later. So when I go to bed, I've done everything. It's a great feeling. It really is. I'm happy to share the process with you as we go along the way. The process of selling a home and buying another home and moving. Most people are pulling their hair out. I'm jotting down notes and I'm writing memoirs to myself about the process and what I'm learning from it. And I've moved many times. It's not the first time. But people in our audience might be going through that. They may be thinking of moving and packing up, and they may not find comfort in it. I'm finding comfort in the fact that everything is in order. So we do need to be grateful. So if anyone in the audience is moving or planning on moving or buying a house or selling a house, just take a look around you and think it's a good time to change. I remember telling my daughter, the time to change is when there is a change. So when things around you are happening, that's the time to keep going.
Right. And it's refreshing to do the change, even, you know, even if you're not moving, like with me over, you know, over November and December last year, I redid my entire bedroom. And then over March, April, and May, I redid my whole living room. And as you can still see some boxes, I'm still in that process a little bit. But we're getting there. But, and, you know, but I'm already looking at my kitchen thinking, okay, I want to change this. I want to do this. And the same thing, it's when you start to do those changes, it's nice to have that refreshing look. And, you know, just like, for example, I had, I don't know if y'all can see, but over our TV, I had pictures, a lot of different family pictures, about 25 different pictures of picture frames all behind my TV. And when I repainted my living room, I took all those down, you know, and scrubbed the walls and repainted them. And then I got this nice little stencil thing that says family and some other words in it and some pretty butterflies, and put that up there. And my plan was to put all those same pictures back up on the wall, but around the stencil. And once I got it up, though, I just looked at it and I thought, this is a nice clean change. It looks nice. It looks decluttered. And, you know, even though it's pictures of my family, which I love, and I obviously have pictures all over the rest of my house of my family anyway, so it's not like I'm not hanging pictures of them. But I liked that nice clean look on that wall, you know, and it was a difference, and it was a change. And so sometimes change is good.
Yes, and I think I neglected to say something to you. Happy birthday.
Ah, thank you.
How was your birthday?
It was very wonderful. I had a very nice day, afternoon, and then that evening I went out with my mom and my youngest son. We went out to dinner, and Mexican style, which of course I could eat every day of the week anyway. And Mom tried to be sly and show the waitress something on her cell phone, of course telling her that it was my birthday. Like, Mom, you know, was I born yesterday? I don't think so. At the restaurant we were at, they didn't come around and sing a song and do a dance and all that stuff anyway, so they just brought me a nice little dessert, and I was a good girl. I had one bite and then gave the rest to my mom and my son.
Well, that's great. Everybody should wish you a happy birthday, and you look amazing. I am so excited about seeing you next month. So the next time we have a Gratitude Girls show, we will have been together.
Yes.
Probably 2 weeks or 10 days prior to the show.
Right. Yes.
So that's another exciting thing for us. I am grateful that I will be seeing you in the month of October, and it's so amazing, because I'm here in Toronto, Canada, and you're in Tennessee, Columbia, Tennessee, and we take for granted when we see our friends. You call your friends very easily, and yes, with technology we can, but seeing you is important to me. And for Gratitude Girls to be together, those are important moments. So maybe we can do something really quick and short together. Maybe we can YouTube or something, and then we can put it up for our audience to see. We won't necessarily have time to do a show, but maybe we can do some type of fun. We'll tell people where we are once we're there.
Yes, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, that's great. Great. I'd love to do that. Lori, is there anything very a special message that you'd like to give to the audience? A message of gratitude? Someone that you didn't have a chance to say anything to that you would like to today?
think of anybody off the top of my head. Of course, I've learned to be very good at showing my gratitude, you know, at the time of the moment that it happens, through text, through emails, through voice, through words, as well as through cards. So, so I don't know.
Well, I wanted to make a special thank you to Paul. I have a friend, and his name is Paul Ben David. And I wanted to say a special thank you to him because he's gone out of his way for us. He's a good friend, but he's gone out of his way for us over the last couple of weeks. And this is kind of a funny story. I don't know if Paul's laughing about it, but Paul did something really nice for us. And we had to take some things off our kitchen counter, and he said, just, you know, bring them and put them in my house. And I thought, wow, that's so nice. You know, we imposed on some of our friends over the last year and put some of our things in their homes, and we haven't taken them out yet. And he said, no, just go ahead, put them in a box. So we put together 3 or 4 or 5 boxes, and we brought them to his house. And he said, don't worry about it, just, you know, make it easy. We said, wow, that's like super fantastic. And the other day I get a text from Paul, something happened. I could read in his text he was not happy. There was something that happened with water in the basement and the boxes got wet. And he thought, oh my gosh. And so when I did call him, you know, we were laughing, and I said, you know, you're probably worried about the boxes, but don't, we'll come, we'll change them. He said, no, it's okay. But here, Paul went out of his way to do something nice for us, and then got stressed about it because there was some kind of water damages in his house, and he was worried about us, and he was doing something good for us. I just want to say to Paul and to his wife and to his family, thank you for being such good friends and professionals, and thank you for going out of your way, as so many of our friends do for us, and we would do for you. And Paul, thank you for being there for us at this time. And it is a special time in our life, and we're there for you. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to say that, Lori.
Awesome. That is so sweet. And that is wonderful. It's wonderful to be able to have the people like that in our life that are just so easygoing and will do anything for us, just about of whatever we ask, right? It's so nice to have those people in our life that we don't have to worry. You know, whatever we need, it's taken care of.
Yes, yes, and I want to be that kind of friend to my friends too. So it's a good example to say that's the kind of friend that I want to be. I want to be a better friend to those around me.
Right, absolutely.
So Lori, what should we do? It's that time, right?
It is so quick already again.
It flies. It flies. I want to thank you so much. We are loving the stories that we have. We will stop at nothing. You will get to tell your story, Young Gratitude Girls, no matter what obstacles come in the way. And technology does not scare us or our guests. So please keep your stories coming. We do enjoy reading them. We enjoy knowing how the outcome is, and they're all good outcomes, and we're very happy about that. We're happy that we have strong people sharing stories with us. So please go. We're looking for our shows. We have lots of wonderful things coming up. I don't want to say the holidays are around the corner, but the holidays are around the corner. And if you remember, we didn't not have a show. We had a show last year. I think it was Christmas Eve, right, Lori?
Right, that's right.
We didn't give in to the holiday saying it was too much for us, so we are going to run right through this year with our shows. So you share your stories with us, and we'll be happy to share them back with our audience. So, Lori, what do people do? What does our audience do if they want to get those stories to us?
Yes, go directly to our Facebook page and share with us your gratitude stories. So that's www.facebook.com/gratitudegirls, and we'll let you know when your story could be featured. We'll see you next month right here, same place, same channel, 4th Tuesday of every single month, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, 7:30 Mountain, and 6:30 Pacific. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.